What up, everybody? I just figured, why not work on, why not stream while I'm working? Couldn't hurt, right? So I'm editing video right now, making sure that, I forgot to start getting rid of the extra stuff that I don't need at this point. It is pretty time consuming, and that's what gave me the idea to, just stream while I'm working, really. Okay, yeah, we should be able to push her to 12 pretty easily. Once I do that, I'll push as far as I can for her levels, so that way I don't have to worry about them in the future. I'm still working on Gamora. I got 5 more levels, I think. 5 or 6 more levels with Gamora to get her to 80. I should be able to bring Phyla Bell to 80 soon enough. Alright, I'm not gonna make 70. I think I should just split up this video. It's just too big for one single video. Modules in the bank. I do not believe I am going to bother touching the ISO 8s for right now. I really do got to take a look at... I got to look at the kit. I got to study this kit a little bit. I mean, the passives are really going to tell me a lot. On spawn, apply defense up. Okay, that's good. Infinity Watch allies drop below 50%. Get 2 death proof. That's good. Let's look for any anomalies here in the edit. I'm obviously just talking about Phyla Bell and her character. What I'm looking for is behavioral reactions. Like someone's knocking at the door, or there's a weird waveform that forms, which means there's like an outward sound coming in that my computer didn't get rid of. So now we're just talking about Moondragon and the Infinity Watch. That's actually... Is this where it starts? No, it doesn't. How big is the Phyla Bell section? I better label these so I don't lose track. Alright, that's the polls. That could be a separate video. Yeah. Let's make these. Ooh, that's hard to look at. I just need to... Let's go with lavender. Ooh. Ooh, that colored everything. Alright, I suppose that'll work. Until I figure out where the end of this is. Looks like it's right around here. I'll add these characters of Infinity Watch right here because looks like I'm just talking about the crew all together. All right, let's get these guys ooh, looking good. Moondragon, probably gonna be meditating until she's released. All right, okay, Gamora. I love your new sword, Gamora. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Did you get a booty upgrade? Did you get a booty upgrade, Gamora? I think you did. You got a booty upgrade. Yeah. Yeah. Her legs look a little bit thicker too. Definitely in the shoulders and the biceps, forearms. Yeah, she got an all-around upgrade on her model here. Ish. Looks like they just did a lot of resizing and retextured a little bit. I do like the tech pattern. It's a little more noticeable here. Couldn't give her a new hair. We could have gone with some new hair though. Ooh. Okay, on spawn 4 charge, lose 1 charge, Infinity Watch, 20%. Characters pretty much lose charge. On Adam Warlock's turn, lose charge. Become empowered. Okay, so she needs the charges to be empowered, and so that means she needs Adam Warlock. Oh, no. She gets those charges. She has to lose all the... Oh, that's different. She has to lose the charges in order to become empowered. And in her empowered state, it's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here. If health is full at the start of the match, revive once, 20%. On turn, flip defense up. On enemy that has defense, wow. On any enemy that has defense up. That is pretty frickin' sweet. Nebula, what do you got going for me, girl? Did you get any upgrades to your mod? You know what? I think I'm talking about Infinity Watch so much in this section. I think I do need to split this up into some kind of looking good extracurricular type of Infinity Watch talk. About $7 grand. 2.4. That really leads me to believe Skirmisher is the way to go here. She's gonna get, you know, with ISO Blue, she'll be able to get more attacks on her assists. And at 115, that's actually a really decent speed. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that off right there, and then we'll start working with a different color, like forest green or something, because that first part I talked so much about in Phyla Vel all on her own, and that's a separate piece of information altogether. This show was great in that it hit a lot of different beats that can be split up. I think right here, this is about the event. I think that I could do without this area. I don't think this needs to be in the video at all for any reason. Like talking about the event, that's a separate show altogether. That might be today's show actually. There's no real reason to. No, it's got the drops. Yeah, we could do this one as a separate video. We'll just call it the drop video or something. Let's just make that violet. Alright, here I'm talking about Infinity Watch the entire time. Let's get these guys, ooh. I don't need to do any heavy editing. We can leave some of this space in. I don't need to be sitting here for like 30 years. I mean, we're looking at 3 days of videos already. All right. 1, 2. Oh yeah, that's 1, 2, 3 for the Infinity Watch talk. Let's see here. We were just watching. Okay, yeah. Let's get into the Nebula area. That is pretty frickin' sweet. Nebula, what do you got going for me, girl? Did you get any upgrades to your model? No, you look the same. But you
Someone knocking?
Booty's your sister. Oh, come on, you could have gotten an upgrade.
Sometimes
right?
I hear sounds throughout the house with my headphones.
Alright, let's see. What do you get? What do you get? On spawn, speed up. Health is full. Revive. 50% for anything you watch. On revive, gain death proof. You, my girl, definitely have fortify, I think. I mean, these are all attacks. What are you getting out of your attacks? Speed? Yeah. If you become super fast, you'll be able to flip that percentage on your barrier more. And you're hard to hit. Do you have a different... damn! 16,000 for damage. Yeah, that's brawler. That's brawler status, I suppose. 107. That's interesting. The protector is faster than a brawler. Okie dokie. Let's... okie dokie. Let's see what we got on Mayhem. Heal block. That's good. 3 or more pretty much allies. Chain to adjacent. Gain 2 evade. And the evasions are really important for a fortifier. 100%. I think that's where she needs to be. She's getting such a boost to revive. Yeah. I think we definitely should be doing that. And this is just a placeholder. I'm not actually going to go any further than this. I'm not sure how I feel about this new Matrix. Kind of liked it before. Someone needs to be a skirmisher, though. I'm starting to think at 115 is like a good...
A lot of empty space on this one. But the visuals do keep changing. So that's not too bad.
Someone needs to be a skirmisher, though.
Yeah, this is thought-provoking on this section. I don't know if I want to lose that.
I'm starting to think at 115 is like a good speed for a skirmisher. I think definitely
Yeah.
Violet Bell needs to be a skirmisher.
Her speed really provokes.
Just so I have an idea what my thought process was on day one.
Really does provoke an intrigue into how that character is being used as a team on a whole. I mean, Gamora's pretty fast, and like Nebula is like borderline, but she's got manipulators to her speed, and her damage is actually pretty decent on the team. And this team is mostly support. So when you're really thinking about it, like there's a trick here. Like it's like a really cool puzzle to figure out. And being that a protector like her is quicker than normal, meaning drain is going to be a big issue, but at the same time she's going before the, I guess you would call the primary attackers, the two brawlers. I mean, that's what they're built for, right?
I think the obvious
And with also she'll be giving drain to people that are getting pretty injured, so those characters will quite literally be healing themselves. So having brawlers healing themselves, that's crazy. Alright, this is not a Marvel Strike Force show. We're just here to work.
But we want to go striker here. Alright, I need to expand this a little bit. Start scrubbing. Now, what am I thinking about here? What is this going? What's going on here? In the Phyla Bell is as far as I can get her so far. We're gonna hold off on the. Why do I got red dots? Oh, they're ready to upgrade to ISO blue or something like that, probably. So, how about we move over to the. Yep, looks like we're in ISO blue range. Why do I got red dots? Alright, placeholders are in. The Phyla Bell is as far as I can get her so far. We're gonna hold off on the. Why do I got red dots? You know, I'll cut it. I'll cut it right here. It flips the image. Alright, placeholders are right there, and that's a good spot. This next area is about ISO blues, so let's make that. Now, I was actually aiming for mango because that magenta shit is burning a hole through my irises. Oof. Alright, placeholders are in. The Phyla Bell is as far as I can get her so far. Let's see, what do I... Oh, they're ready to upgrade to ISO blue or something like that, probably. So, how about we move over to the ISO section, and we open those up. We got some ISO 8 crystals to open. Let's get rid of those. It's all probabilities that you shouldn't care about to begin with. Alright, we got some T blue. Now, I got these by purchasing the market packs that were in the offer section. We're gonna hope for the best on those pulls, and then we'll check those out with the Heroes for Hire team. We're getting some ions, new kinds of ions, which can be super problematic to begin with. Alright, so we're ready to go on that. In the inbox, Phyla Bell explodes in the battle, blah blah blah. Ooh, you know, that's really cool, but I think I got enough points. Oh wait, I can't purchase that new uniform until his event is over, I believe. Because I do have I don't have any interest in some of the other uniforms that have come out, so they've just been piling up. Yeah, they're limiting my purchase to the blue coins. Deadpool. All right, you know what? That's a completely different conversation. We need to mark this. In the inbox, Phyla Bell explodes in the battle, blah blah blah. We'll do it like sort of in the middle of this empty space right here. In the Alright, so I'm talking about uniforms. What? Whoa. Whoa! I'm on the reds. Oh. It's a completely different currency. Fucking Scopely. Can't make cosmetic shit easy. You gotta make it fucking impossible. But whatever. I'm not losing my cool. I'm not gonna lose my cool on this shit. Not gonna happen. Alright, let's get to my heroes for hire. So, if I wanted to... We'll mark off that section. We just need it real. Honestly, just need to make it. Jesus Christ, what are with these super bright colors? Get out of my face. Let's make you brown. Alright, let's get to my heroes for hire. So, if I wanted to do one of these guys first, who would I choose to begin with? You go with the red stars. Misty Knight, my girl. What are we gonna do with you? We should change the color of this to upgrade your striker. We'll go back to Iris. Oh, these fucking crystals. Never gonna be able to get these crystals unless we do start doing Doom more. But on primary hit, if this target is vulnerable, make an ISO attack at 100% damage, then clear one vulnerable. This attack is based on the character's basic, which is pretty awesome. She's going to gain another 15% damage and another 20% health. Oh my God. All right. We don't get to ignore armor yet, do we? Max, 5% of this character's max health. That's fucking insane. I mean, as far as I can tell, we are... Yeah, it requires all and then level 4. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't believe we're completely blocked off from getting to 4 and 5. 3, I believe, is the high. It's a part of the Iris. Alright, you wanna know what? We need some room to move shit around. I wish there was like a way for me to just go swap. If you guys know that, let me know. Because that would be way easier. I suppose it's not that big of a deal. I mean, they're displacing the same exact amount of space, so clip, clip, done. That keeps these guys together, so I don't have to worry about that later. Alright, we'll back out. Who else? Luke Cage. Let's check you out. Alright, you're able to get your first one. What are we getting out of you? Another 10,000 on spawn barrier. On turn, 7% of max health. We're going to be getting, we already got 20% max health right there. We got 10% coming on level 2. Okie dokie. Smoky. Mr. Iron Fists. Completely forgot about 5L's her shards. I better change that to the mango so I know it's there. Coming from? I don't see anything. Oh,
That's right. We still got some shards.
Where does the sequence start? It starts right here. Yeah, I'll cut it right there. Change this to mango for now. I think that's just a real quick bloop bloop. And then... Oh, wait. That was Colleen. That was just there, right? Alright. And I'll cut it right there. And we're back to Iris. Ooh, my music cut out. I can hear it. It did the whole
It's kind of weird.
pause here thing.
So if we go with Colleen, I mean, obviously we want to try to get her up first, and we try to find it. Where does it take us? To the orbs. Can't get those without going in the Doom. Man, that fucking sucks. Alright, where does that put my team at? Well, you get to go up the scales, though. Ooh, yeah, Astonishing X-Men broke 700 with that kitty, 6. That's gotta do wonders for her focus. It's a really big focus. I have a hard time believing she... I mean, what's her HP at right now? Health is at like 236. If she's hard to hit, I don't know if I would even want to switch that.
This might be the garbage piece of the episode.
Ooh, Kestrel. I never thought about that. She's a blaster. I'll put you back up on the list now. This would be amazing.
Yes?
There's a free statue on Blackwood. Can I get it?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, that goes in your home. So.
Yeah, it's a limited time offer too.
Yeah.
It has about 6 or 5 minutes
Yeah.
left too, and it's about to be exclusive. And we'll get it.
All right.
And it's only for ESO plus. It's only for ESO members.
Oh. You know, once I get I think maybe that's what we'll do today. For work and funsies. I think I'll go on and play. I really want to play that game now. Like.
Oh, there's a new thing called like Champion something.
I think that's the PvP stuff in the game. I'm not much into that.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh, we'll talk about it later. I'm gonna finish up
You
work.
go in a team and fight groups. And there's summoning things.
PvP. That's player versus player.
No, you actually fight against hordes of enemies.
Oh.
But like there's summoning thing. Well, from the trailer I saw about it in game.
Now is that with the is that something that got added with the new expansion?
I have no
The
idea.
DLC?
I have no idea, and I have no idea how to activate it either.
Of the champion? It's probably quest related. We just started playing, so we have no idea how the world works just yet.
Okay.
But very cool. We're playing Elder Scroll Online now together. It's pretty cool. Hard to do content for stuff like that unless it's like guides. All right, so looks like there's this part of this might be trash. It's Phyla-Vell. Now this is about Heroes for Hire. Now right now, Kestrel is in my Heroes for Hire, so that should go in there in that little chunk here. That's trash. Wait, did I talk about? I broke 700 with that kitty 6. I don't really care about. I mean, Kitty Pride can go as a part of their own video because I just finished up. I think I got her last star, so they're ready for a review. But I may hold off until I can get their ISO blues in. But that's really going to depend on the next few days whether or not my alliance can actually produce results. Alright, I need to zoom in a little bit. Yeah, I pretty much got right where I needed to cut. I think that's just a big chunk of trash. That's on the stream, so you know, people want to see that one, they could watch that one anyways. Oh my goodness. Getting all that. Views all. What? Oh, the go around the clock. Sheer number of fucking ions that you need. Sheer number of fucking ions that you need for these blues is just insane. Is fucking scary. That is fucking scary. I'm telling you right now, that is really scary. I mean, what is it? Oh, I can't even look. I can't look at my Alliance 4 numbers. I have to wait a whole day. Is fucking scary. We gotta be going into Doom 1 tomorrow, right? Really hope we got a map for Doom 1 right now. Advantages to being cosmic whatsoever. It's all Infinity Watch. Now those guys are cosmic. I think ultimately her passive is going to tell me what I need to know. There's no advantages to being cosmic whatsoever. It's all Infinity Watch. Now those guys are cosmic. Talking about the team. To be removed. Alright, that's a part of the team build. Because I need to change that team. Alright. Alright, looks like that's what we're thinking about doing right now. Guys. Alright, this is a part of... Really hope we got a map. All right. Let's go ahead and. All right. This part is trash. Now what? This is still the iris. That's the ISO blues that I'm working on for the team. So let's actually let's move that together so we don't lose track. Wait, where's the... Whoa, I thought I mangoed out her whole section. Who? Shit. And we're talking about Phyla-Vell, right? That's her pole. And where are we working her? Okay, she's just the magenta. Okay, so we just color coded it wrong. And we used mango. Is it violet or is it magenta? I think it was magenta. No, it's not magenta. Lavender. There is no big deal with color coding, but the reason why I started to do it in the first place so I wouldn't lose track, and what I did is I did the stupid thing, and I tried to keep it up in my head, and that's never a good idea. Especially when you're splitting up pieces of a singular stream or video and trying to create singular pieces of content from them. Alright, so this one's about Infinity Watch. So anything Infinity Watch. Alright, that's about the... Alright. Maybe we'll create some space. Because these are all separate anyways. I mean, we're sort of editing this video, right? We can't, I'll keep that, that transition there because I do like what I did with it. All right, so this part is about the ISO blues with Heroes for Hire. We'll make them mango. And iris will be just stuff that I'm always working on. All right, so now in here, this is the entirety, right? Okay, good. So here we're putting the team together, or what I can do currently for the team. That could be just the end part of the... No, that's kind of trash because why would anybody care what I'm trying to currently put together? Ultimately, what I would really do right now is if I wasn't going to shoot for I am gonna end up getting Adam Warlock, maybe only at 5 or 6, but I still will have him. So I might as well start building the team now. But if I wasn't, using the Guardians of the Galaxy would be a huge boon to this squad here. Now, who would I use? Defensively, I would go with Groot in the corner right behind Star-Lord, so that way he can start funneling energy that way. Getting those defense up could be pretty crucial, and I believe he's given out Death Proof as well. So if those two are there, then, you know, you'd have... Or right now there's already 3. So when Adam comes in, that Death Proof from Groot would be cool. But that doesn't happen until like the end of the month. I mean, Moondragon will already be there. And I'm thinking about, you know, that's stuff I gotta do during stream. We need to focus on work. And so we've got our Heroes for Hire section. And this is about building a team from whatever we got. That's a good ending to the whole thing, I think. Yeah, it's a good one. I mean, that's like a what if video, probably. What would we call that? The temp watch. the, te- the temp watch. Um, I would consider, ripping apart Guardians of the Galaxy right now, but I'm getting energy from Jessica, a good clear, a good removal of negative effects, really decent damage with Human Torch. Um, so for blitz purposes, and maybe some minor attacks, maybe some cleanups or something, or a sure thing in Alliance Wars, this might work out. I think, though, by the end of this video, I do end up switching. No, I think outside of the video, I ended up switching Nebula to Striker because the team. No, okay, I'm doing it again. This is just content creation. Yes? Hello?
You might have a non-combat pet because I just figured out I have one.
A non-combat pet?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
like-
do we have?
It looks like a little molten lava lizard that follows you around.
Oh, that's really neat.
And it has like a fire mohawk. Well, not actually made of fire, like a mohawk with hair. And that looks really cool.
That's
and
awesome.
I just activated it right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Oh, cool. I'm going to have to do that when I go on later today.
And now I have my familiar and my non-combat pet. So I have two things following.
Oh, the other day I actually hit a group and took on one of those storms. It was actually pretty difficult.
Oh, one of those tornado things?
And you don't have to be grouped up or anything. You could just go in, and you know how you can fight with other people just on the fly?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did. I saw the storm and a bunch of people fighting it, so I jumped in and I ended up completing a quest doing it, but it dropped some I think it dropped some good stuff, but we'll talk about it later.
Oh wait, we'll talk about it later.
Well, I mean, right now I'm streaming chat. So like we're just talking, and while I'm working, and if anybody wants to hop in and talk, they can while I'm editing, and it's another show. Thank you.
And by
Hey,
the way, we have to get a new cord. I cannot play this game smoothly anymore.
oh, you mean? Yeah.
I absolutely cannot play smoothly. Like, I completely have to stop playing because of it.
Not has nothing to do with you.
Oh, okay.
This is not what it's supposed to be.
Doesn't random animals usually show
No,
up?
come here. Don't say anything. Come here. Oh, come here. Don't say anything. That is not what it's supposed to be. The nightmare scenario we talked about
Yeah.
just happened. But that's the risk, right?
Right. And I learned how to make my breakfast today.
Good. That's day one. But remember,
It's 3
I
days a
said
week.
3 days a week. You gotta not cereal, not sandwiches, not anything. You gotta cook something.
I mean, I did a sandwich today, except I had eggs and bacon.
Listen, Did you cook the eggs?
No, Willow did it while teaching me how to do
Okay,
it.
well that still counts. That
Okay.
still counts. All right, thank you for that information. I can't wait to jump in and get some quests done today.
Yay!
Do you want me to run around with you, or
I technically can. Just a cord problem. Like.
Oh, you know what? Well, we get done here. Let's run in. We'll run in and get some cords.
You know, like it only goes in for like 1 minute, and then just stops again for like 3 minutes.
Not a problem. We'll run in and we'll get some cords. We'll solve this problem today.
Okay.
All right.
Nice.
You could just try to make it easier on yourself, and you've got experience with keyboard or mouse gaming, so that'll probably just ease your temperament on playing.
Yeah, but it doesn't actually say the controls. I have to activate that through the control.
Oh, the gamepad thing?
Yes.
Oh. I'm almost done here. Once we'll jump in. Did you it's 10 a.m.
I haven't done that yet.
Are you in the middle of a quest?
No. I'd be at my.
Yeah, all you gotta say is no, bud. All you gotta say is no. Okay.
No.
Other than that, the 10 o'clock triggered, so get that done.
And I don't know how to set the statue in my small.
I have no idea how to do that either.
And by the way, you're gonna about miss that statue. It has like 2 minutes left on it. I think it's already gone.
Don't worry about that. I think we may be going like full into this title, so maybe we'll grab up that you know how you can buy properties.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll grab up that really big temple area for our family property in the game.
Ooh.
But yeah, thanks. Thanks for letting me know that.
Oh, you could purchase things for other people too. I figured that out.
I mean, with the attacks for Phyla Vel coming down a little bit quicker than that, that's probably the wrong way to think about it. This is me thinking about the ISO 8s for Infinity Watch before the whole team is here. That's good. And what is this? This section's like probably 10 minutes. All right, let's listen to let's see what I have to say about this. And you're gonna lose everybody. Exploit weaknesses, deadly methods. Cool. And she's got 2 charges, so a couple turns, and she becomes empowered. And I have no idea why the frame rate is kind of like, eh. All right, so I'm going to check. Is it 2 counters? Okay. Heal blocks. 3 adjacent targets. Gain 2 evade. Apply evade to all Infinity Watch allies. So counters or evade. That's cheaper. We'll start with that. Actually not bad. Assist now. Ooh. Okay. Bonus attack 2 times. Ruthless Blade on kill. I don't think that's going to happen here. Yeah, so we'll go for the basic. I definitely got it though. Later, Wolverine. Alright, clear all negative effects from self and all Infinity Watch allies. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Bury yourself and all allies for 10% of this character's max health. Got it. Attack primary and adjacent targets. Okay. Gotta tell you, man, Quantum Blade's pretty badass. That's gonna waste all those evasions. But that's why they're there. Wait, was that 2 stacks of evasions? Ooh, boy. Let's get some energy out there. You know what? I just remembered something. That was a weakness in Scarlet Witch's kit. Gonna do counter. It can't. Her ultimate can't trigger evasion. Assist now. Man. As for the vulnerability, I think I chose. I mean, I kind of really need. I need Nebula to be a skirmisher. I think. I mean, with the attacks for Phyla Vel coming down a little bit quicker than that, that's probably the wrong way to think about it. Okay, we are empowered now. Bring to ruin. Clear death proof from all enemies. If the enemy had death proof, apply 1 death proof up to a maximum of 3 to all Infinity Watch allies. Attack all enemies for 320% damage and apply heal block. Does anybody have death proof? No. Can't take advantage of that. Attack primary target for 250% damage. Apply 2 bleed. Bonus attack 2 times. And it's just kind of a brutal strike. I want to see this animation, so. That's pretty cool. And that evasion takes care of the counter. And she caught the vulnerability. I am unsure what that was. I bet you it's got to be a passive, right? Below 50% health, apply death proof. No, that's not it. It was like some kind of reaction to something. This is the one. Target 40%. It's piercing. Apply offense down. Apply defense up plus offense up to all Infinity Watch. If primary target has any positive effects, you know what? I need to see what the fuck happened there. In all seriousness, like, Gamora is the one that's attacking, right? So, if anybody's going to... Well, no, she attacks Captain America, I believe. That's probably why she doesn't catch the... Yeah, she... Did I target Captain America? Wait. Let's see. No, I'm targeting Hulk. She should have caught that vulnerability. Got a counter from Hulk. Okay, that his thing triggered. Didn't get her because she had an evasion. So there's the ISO 8 striker. Right there. That triggered, but there's nothing happening. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, okay, she got it. Extra strike. Okay, good. Now, Hulk triggers his 100% because his speed bar goes up. He goes for it. Now he hits this group. Let's look at them just before that. She has a counter. Is her counter catching the invulnerability? Not, did I say invulnerability? I mean the vulnerability. Catching the vulnerability? I think that's what happened. You see, Gamora. Okay, he hit Gamora, Phyla-Vell, Jessica Jones. Now, Nebula and Phyla-Vell both have counters, so they're gonna go at it with him. And that's all that was. It was just her counter. Isolate skirmisher triggered, so she's removing those positives. She's clearing those positives, right? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I understand what happened here. Nothing magical. Just the fact that she had a counter on. But because of his vulnerability, she's wiping those positives off, which is a really big move, actually, against Hulk. I bet you it's got to be a passive, right? Yeah, I must have just missed it while I was going at it. Check that out. Yep, there's the death proof. Alright, now that we've seen pretty much all the animations, we can speed this up. That's always assisted. Alright, that's this one. Gain offense up for 2 turns, attack primary target 500%, on kill, feel speed bar 100%. Later, Cap. Her legs definitely look thicker. Like, her whole appearance looks thicker. Like, properly so, as in, she is the deadliest woman in the universe. She looks very Amazon, and I like it. I should take care of him, though. Alright. The load is garbage. We'll get rid of that entirely. I'm not even talking during it, so. Alright, we got our test in. We got Phyla up. Yeah, screw it. Alright, we got our test in. That's a good place to cut it. This up. Didn't quite get the big pull on the red stars, but you know, that's how it happens sometimes. Oh, there's Moondragon just chilling. So, thank you so much for coming by. Alright, that one you gotta change, because I can use that as my outro for each area. We'll make that brown. A big pull on the red stars, but you know, that's how it happens sometimes. We will change this to that lavender, because that is me talking about finishing the build for Phyla-Vell. And so that could be the end of that. Alright, we got our test in. We got Phyla up. Wow, I didn't even quite. I don't know if I was not paying attention, or
And at 115, that's actually a really decent speed. Oh, what's bad is that music cuts out right there because that last section of the stream didn't have enough. Like the where I got my music, I really got to fix that, and all I got to really do is come up with an audio clip to fix that. While I'm streaming, maybe make a couple hours of looping music, which is good. We got our test in. We got Phyla up. Didn't quite get the big pull on the red stars. Man, I'm just not noticing the. It all looks the same. All right, we got our. That was a coincidence. That's a pretty good one though. Now, this is like a intro, as well as checking out the ISO blues and seeing if we can get a couple of those in there and see how that process works out after we try to upgrade Phyla Vel as far as we can. Let's check out some of the events that will be coming. So we do have a character event for Phyla Vel, and this is Vote for Loki, and it's pretty cool because next week Loki's show comes out. I will be doing reactions for that, so well as checking out the ISO blues and seeing if we can get a couple of those in there and see how that process works out after we try to upgrade Phyla Vel as far. That's what, like 50 seconds worth. That's not bad. And boom, cut to whatever extra scenes that are there. That is going to be a brown level label. Now, usually the brown stuff is stuff that I can reuse over and over again, but I try not to repeat it too much. So we're going to actually change the color of this to something different. Go with green. The dark colors don't hurt as much. Alright, they're all separated. Let's do the smart thing. Save the file. Oh, Cal, I didn't even. Sorry, bud. I ended up getting here. I'm using the Adobe Premiere Pro to do my cuts and everything, so. I didn't even notice you in the chat there. Sorry about that. Sometimes, like, I just zone out in the work and I just. You know what I mean? What I really need to do is what messed me up is that I don't have like another screen for you guys, and I need to upgrade to do something like that so I don't miss out on your conversations. Today was just kind of like a lark. Like I'm just working and stuff was just going down. Hey, but thanks for dropping by though, man. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. And what is this one? Is this the Oh, this is me talking about clothes. You know, it's hilarious. Yeah, so that's a short one, but it's still one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces of good content on one video here for the maintenance. That's usually what drops. Alright, we got 2 browns. That's good. I don't think I need this transition actually. Alright, so we got 6 different renders to consider. Let's get the brown stuff in first. You know, I'm gonna need to put this because if I'm gonna be doing this,
while I'm streaming. I need to be able to know if I'm talking to you guys, so I'm just gonna have to just use it as a panel. All I really need to see is the 2 columns. And I stretch my timeline out as far as I can. Don't really need the audio panel, but it's there. Oh, this is the graphics section too. This is not even editing. All right, we'll go back to editing, and I do want to keep. That's my project folder. Let's move. Let's manipulate our UI here a little bit. I don't need everything. I just need to be able to see what the changes are, and that's not making my screen any bigger. So seeing more of my files, that's okay. I mean, really? I mean, I can move this. Why can't I tear that? That's a part of that line no matter what. You know what? The controls can go back over here, actually. Kind of want to put them on their own. Because I don't need that whole space because it doesn't make the screen any bigger. So I guess seeing my files will be a little easier if I do it this way anyways. Plus it puts my eyes more towards you guys, like when I'm talking to you. What else could I put up there though that I don't need on the bottom timeline? Actually, I put these tools to the left here. I just squeeze them in. Can I reverse that? I don't really need it there. Actually, I'm gonna put that bottom underneath here. It does take up a little bit of real estate, but now I could just see that stuff there. That's practically. I just need to know the audio is working. I don't really need to. I just needed to know if it redlines or not. That's pretty good. I'm gonna save that. That's a good editing area there. Although I kind of want to put graphics in the in here. Because just working from one spot is way easier. If I do that controls essential graphics is what I need. Yeah. I don't really need to flip these tabs at all. It's easier for me to just go here. So I'm looking at the effects controls. This will give me access to all my graphics at the same time that I'm editing, and I'd rather do that. And I have pretty good vision, so I don't really need to go too big with the thumbnails. The basic idea is all I need to see. So we got controls, and this is where I can edit, although usually I need more space for that because there's a lot of controls that happen when editing transitions and other special effects I have set up already. Now, effects, history is good to have, but I don't really use it that often. that's not what I want to do. I just want to get rid of the panel, close panel. Okay. I usually use that as a part of any like video stuff. So, I want to keep that more towards the middle, like my screen, like towards the middle. Even though knowing my effects and stuff is pretty good right here. Although I'm starting to think though that I would like to use all my effects in one area because my source material should be, okay, I'm going to go over and then I'm going to move my sources to the left side of the screen. Because I don't need a huge amount of space for that, and I can still gain a decent amount of space there. Also, I'll increase the size of my screen a little by doing that. Now where does my screen stop growing? Right there. Yeah, so I mean, having the source area a little bit larger is fine. And there's my workspace. That's a lot better. Got everything, I don't got to flip between the tabs. And tab switching is weird. Like you go and it remembers like everything that you put into your workspace. So it's just odd to be able to do that. And then like your computer's got to think 80 different ways. About what you're doing. And here, all I really need is one spot where I can go edit. Oh, graphics, controls, you know, if I have to do any animating for that. And then graphics editing is right here. Effects, actually, I'm going to put to the right of that because having my eye line like right into like where my browser is right there is a lot better because I'm sort of keeping an eye on what's happening in the scene to what I'm manipulating at the same time. Yeah, yeah, pretty good. All right, let's start chopping this up. The daily main is right here. Let's zoom into the entry area, the intro area. You know, I didn't even think about it. What is what am I outputting this stream to? I just like, oh, why don't I just have everybody come out and watch me work? All right, so it's pretty standard stuff. Okay, I'm good. All right, that gets me to my intro area. That's a good transition for the color and everything. So, what is the first video that we're gonna output here? And this is the kind of the talks. Oh, this is the poll section. Okay. First we need the browns. Let's get the browns in there. Let's get rid of that transition. The brown stuff is stuff that I'm gonna reuse because this is one stream, so it's kind of introing, you know, all the little pieces that are actually already there. And it's not very long, so I don't think it's gonna do anything. All right, so I can't mess with the effects here yet because I need to get into, you know, what I can do though is make sure I got that transition in there. Open up that video. Make sure it's blocking off that frame so once the new set comes in, poof, magic. All right. I keep looking down, like I was having everything like on my screen here, but now I need to pay attention to like if I'm gonna stream while I'm doing this, then I need to make sure you guys are in view and everything's working correctly. So that's why I messed with my UI again. You know what? I need like one of those giant ass like G9s, like boom, so I can have everything like right there. Like for gaming, like I don't need all that. My peripheral vision like ends. Let's see here. There's my screen, which is not bad because it's right there. But then like I can see everything. Like what I would like to do is if I had everything, you know, right about, let's see here. Where's my, I can still see everything to here. So that means unless there was something wrapping to this area like a VR headset, there's no point. What I really do need is like this is great, you know what I mean? But I need more vision in this range. Mostly just for work, you know. And yeah, I could use multiple screens, but I'm obsessive. So like when I see breaks in the screen, it drives me crazy. All right, so there's that. There's the other brown, but I'll add that at the end so I know where to push and pull the content. Okay, so boom. We go into the daily. It should be a relatively quick process. It was roughly 6 days worth of content just for this Strike Force channel. We can get rid of these actually. They're just the, you know, subscribe please kind of things. Actually, you know what I am gonna do though is I'm gonna get rid of the tip one. I find it kind of annoying when I watch my videos. Be going on for this event. So I think the team I'm going to be going with is definitely going to be, you know, we'll stick with the Astonishing X. No, we're not gonna. We're gonna lose. We're not. We're gonna go with Iceman, Bishop, Kestrel. Was there any healing? This is me talking about the events and getting into the polls. So I think it's safe to say this is about Philobel Red Orb polls. Philobel Red Stars. Simple and easy. I mean, that's exactly what's happening in this clip. Man, it's only about 5 or 6 minutes. That's a good clip. Get another transition in there. Add V2. Snap to the end of that clip. Frame push the transition. And that gets us right where we need to be. And then we can use that other brown. No, I mean, let's get rid of that so we know we used it. Copy, because it's already in the main file, so the main stage. So what's the point? Believe it or not, I talk to myself while I'm working, so I guess it's just natural that I'm streaming this. Yeah, we're getting content in, so we're gonna need to put that right there. Now, this is like the basic outro that I was doing for that original content, so credits for all those other categories. So thank you so much for coming by. This can be it for today's session of Marvel Strike Force. This is actually an unusual time and an unusual large amount of time. I'll try to cut down as much as I can for you guys. Those of you who are a fan of the Justice 3 Strike Force channel, that's a dedicated Marvel Strike Force channel. If so, and you're brand new, alright, that's pretty good. The outro clips right off, which is also good. Another transition at V2. Snap to the end of the clip. Zoom in. Push the transition back till it covers up. And now the actual official end of this setup that I got here. I'm actually going to go right back to the beginning. Zoom all the way out of the timeline so I can catch all these. I actually don't need those because usually it's whatever I change at the beginning that I try to, remind people and ask considerately, subscribe to my channel if you like this content kind of thing. And here, it's such a short clip, I'll only need to use it once anyways. And I think this last clip pretty much covers everything I need. So actually, I think that is too much. Let's see here. That should snap right into place nicely. And the last Marvel Strike Force right after the 5.4 maintenance patch. Thank you so much again. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next show. Pretty good. Let's see here. I do want to use this. It's only like a 5-minute clip. We'll go like directly in the middle of this content right here. Actually, that's more than enough. Because, I got the end one right there for the channel. Now, what I do need to do is see where the music cuts out. We got enough. Because that's a little distracting. No idea on my own whether or not they're going to hit these 4s. And nope, this clip is safe. I think it's the last bit here. Oh, actually. So for my reaction channel, I'm going to be starting my very first. No, the intro one's good. It's this last bit here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in one of my usual clips at the end. Need to get zoomed in there. So I'm only working with that clip, so I need that in the timeline. Just in case, because sometimes the snap is viewpoint dependent. And so I'm going to clip that. Now, I'm talking, so that means this cannot be that loud ever. I don't even know what that music is. Well, technically, I do wanna raise the volume into the scene, so I'm gonna cut it to nothing to start. 3 seconds is usually a good gradual motion, so I'll move the timeline ahead exactly that to 6 seconds. And I like separating my audio clips when I do animate the volume, so now I'm going to go to something really low because when you're talking, you're getting your point across. You don't want that to overshadow it, but at the same time, it's for me, it's a little distracting not to hear stuff going on in the background. So it's gives a little more entertainment value, I think. So I think 30 will be a good number. Let's see how that works. Those other categories. So thank you so much for coming by. This can be it for today's session of that's the problem. Strike Force. Oh, you know what I need to do? Need to undo pretty much all of that. The whole clip needs to have a. I need to work the volume before I do anything. So negative 35 sounds like from just the quick clip that I heard. This is actually an unusual time and an unusual large amount of time. I'll try to cut down as much as I can. That's pretty good. Now the problem is, there's an abrupt halt here. Credits for all those other categories. Yeah, but if I can move that in gradually, like you see where the music, the sound really bites in right here. Well, while I'm talking, the background music will slowly fade into my clip here. I'm gonna have to do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this while I see it. I like lining up my end audio clip with the graphics, the ending graphics. That way it's sort of like a signal, hey, the video is about to end, so please consider, subscribing, boom, boom, boom. All of that is like right there, and it's not too in your face, but it's giving like sort of an auditory signal. And so what I need to do is, now that the master volume that I want for the clip is there, I can work with the gradual increase. So because I cut this up, there's still music playing in the background, and it creates this hard audio cut, and I don't like that. It's not a very comforting thing. I want somebody to very smoothly like come in and out of their viewing experience. Ride that wave into the next clip. All right, so we will begin the animation there. We know 35 is the number, so I'm just going to start from beginning to end and not complicate things too much. It starts at 0. I want it to match up with the clip that's coming up, so negative 35. That should work nicely into it. There's enough of a slope here. Like you don't see it real quick. I would have to like super zoom the clip. Like you can see it right there. Like over this amount of time, it's gonna come up to where the cut is, and you won't notice the abrupt change in audio. I may have to go here and go to the audio clip for the actual clip that's playing and take that volume down like super quick at the end. And if that's assuming that I hear that basically the speed bump in the road, if I notice it. My personal rule is 4 or above, and I step back because that allows me to save up the elite credits for all those other categories. So thank you so much for coming by. This can be it for today's session of. Oh wow, that was really nice. The beats sort of did mask it really well. My personal rule is 4 or above, and I step back because that allows me to save up the elite credits for all those other categories. So thank you so much for coming by. This can be it for today's session of Marvel Strike Force. Let me see. I'm talking for right all those other categories. So thank you so much for coming by. This can be like that's actually really good. The elite credits for all those other categories. You know what? The voices right here are a little weird. I'm gonna do that anyways, and see how that actually affects the clip, and go for a complete wipe of the sound in that small little bit of area. It shouldn't have a huge effect, but I would like to sort of eliminate that, but I think I have to go further in to do that actually. Because that allows me to save up the elite credits for all those other categories. Nope, 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 nope. We're just going to leave that alone. And we're done. See how the end works. Of Marvel Strike Force right after the 5.4 maintenance patch. Thank you so much again. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget... Actually, you know what? I think cutting the volume right here on the last graphic is the best way to go here. 0.4 maintenance patch. Thank you so much again. I wish you all passion, love, and gaming. And never forget, rule number 1 of gaming is you go where the fun is. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next show. I like that. It brings you into the end screen really well, where you're comfortable and you want to make a new choice. You know, and I'm going to give you some options, and that's good. I like it. I do upload in 4K in case people have the internet connection to be able to watch the show better that way, and I do prefer that. So let's see here. Is there? Let's see if there's any clips here that we can enhance visually. This one's just about low lighting. I'm sure my camera would have come up with a much better image than this. I mean, see what happens if I jack this all the way up. That's kind of gross. No, thank you. And what I can do is give the illusion that this is better by blurring out other elements in the room. But do I really want to go through all that? It's a quick mask, blur it up, and you're good to go. Man, I think I could do it in the same visual clip, now that I think about it. I mean, if I add the effect there, I should be able to just mask it and blend it. Blurriness, let's just change it to something noticeable for right now. And then let's create a feather. Where's the feather? There's no feather. Oh wait, I probably need to expand this a little bit. There's no feather. Oh, you know, I gotta create a mask first. Duh. And it doesn't need to be perfect, just sort of like there. I don't really want to mess with the graphics that are floating around the area because they look sort of nice. So I'm just going to create a very basic shape. Because I'm using a feather, I don't need to go through all that. And so the blurriness is actually already there. The zoomed in quality is less noticeable, but more noticeable in quality. I think the feather is going to need to be something that moves towards the edge of the frame a little bit, so 25 might be it. Actually, I'm going to pull that edge. I think I might move some of these points a little bit. I do like that. What is that? We're going to go 75 because I like going in quarters. Just trying to create some room to create a better vertice for these to work with. Keep it off my face somewhat. I could use curves, but you don't need to get that complicated. And this is a clip I'm going to be reusing, so putting a little bit extra time is not that big of a deal. I'm going to go towards the edge of my super bald head. And that's, see, I needed more control points here. Let's see where that goes. Like, if my face goes too far to one side, I need to make that adjustment. Like right here. Just so the basic idea of my face isn't being completely ruined with a blur. I keep to the edge. But you know, I don't need to do like motion tracking to keep this up, so I could animate the points. I don't need to do all that. And yeah, that's a basic frame. There's a head cock. You know, I could probably watch that. I've scrubbed it enough. Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming and Justice 3 Strike Force. Welcome to your daily dose of Marvel Strike Force, and today is maintenance day, so update 5.4 is in full effect, so Phyla-Vell is definitely here, and I think I need to increase that blur some. Thinking look at 25. Ooh, that's a bit much. 20. 15, probably the sweet spot. Ready to go, and that's what we're going to be doing today, as well as checking out the ISO blues and seeing if we can get a couple. We got to make sure that sharpen comes after the blur. I don't know, before makes more sense because I'm working with the subject beneath the blur. So no, I think that's good. In there and see how that process works out after we try to upgrade Phyla-Vell as far as we can. Let's check out some of the events that will be coming. So we do have a character event for Phyla-Vell, and this is Vote for Loki, and it's pretty cool because next week Loki's show comes out. I will be doing reactions for that, so look down in the description below for my reaction channel. I'm going to be starting my very first series reactions. I haven't done the other shows on Disney Plus yet because I've been holding off on actually subscribing to that channel because I'm a little weird like that. But Loki's got me jumping the gun and hopping on the hype train for that one. So it looks like they're going to be doing a event for it. Let's see if there's anything special that might be going on for this event. So I think the team I'm going to be going with is definitely going to be, you know, we'll stick with the Astonishing X. No, we're not going to. We're going to lose. See, we need, are any of the characters visible? You see, what I really need to see is, you see the type that's in the screen? That's a little weird. That's some quality that we need to fix. And I already have sharpen on here. I did the whole clip, didn't I? Yeah, I guess there's nothing I can really do about that, but I bet you it's making those artifacts more noticeable. Maybe that's just too much. If I go to 0, oh wow. It's a huge change in quality. Let's go with the, I'm looking for the little type right there. See how much that clears up. I went 25 before. I think 15%. No, 15% is appropriate. You just need to make sure those are changed appropriately. Because you go too far with the sharpen, it really makes like these weird pixels like super white for some reason. But you know, it's finding that sweet spot is what you really need to do. But we do have some disrupts that we can take advantage of with Kitty Pryde. And we got our 4 right there. You know what I should have done? I should have edited the edges so there was something in the background. Just to keep the synergies together. Not that it's going to matter with their level of power. The black bars are a little distracting. I'm not going to lie. It's not terrible, though. No, it's something that we can keep. I don't think it ruins the aesthetic too much. I suppose coming up with a mask wouldn't be too difficult. But I should have done it way at the beginning. It's too late. It's too late. That's I'm talking about adding an extra like 30 minutes to each job here, each clip, and it's not worth that. So I am gonna be rendering in 4K here, 4K Ultra HD. I'm gonna go with the maximum quality. And just so people have options when they're watching the show. Like, I do watch a lot of YouTube also, along with actually doing clips and streaming here on Twitch. So that'll work. What I'll do is I'm going to hit this render. And I'm going to go on break for a little bit because I do need to work through those other clips. I want to make sure they're all set because I can program each one of I can schedule those for each day and spread out that content. That way you guys are entertained with smaller clips instead of one large one that you got to sift through all the information for. Don't need to export it. Do need... Alright, so I'm going to set this clip to render, and then I'll see you guys in a bit. It'll probably be like not that long. But I do need to take a small break anyways, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
Your next memory is out there. It might be a small one or a